Can you all hear me in the back?
Yeah. Yes, Tom.
You're smiling, smiling. Just to let you know, I've been advised that the best man speech should last as long as the groom makes love. Thanks and good night.
Tom, that was twice as long.
How do you know?
Sorry, Dan, I'm only joking. But yeah, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Tom. I've only known Dan for the past 2 days. Found my advert on Facebook, as he hasn't got many friends or any other brothers, so we had to hire someone else for a day. I'm sure you all agree it's been a fantastic day so far, and I must say, maid of honour, bridesmaids are looking absolutely smashing. And only rightly so, second to our lovely bride Anna. So I'd like to raise a massive toast. So if everyone raise their glasses. A huge cheers to their future together. May bring lots of happiness for many years to come. The bride and groom.
Oh, easy now.
That was a massive cheers.
Right, before I really get going, let me just say that the many years I've spent in the company of the groom means that he's had much of a part in developing my sense of humour as anyone. So although I've tried to make this speech as funny as possible, then the groom is partly to blame if I don't succeed. Speech writing isn't one of my many talents, so I turned to the internet for help. I discovered that the best man's speech should follow 3 simple rules: stand up, speak up, and then very quickly shut up. So I tried to stick to that advice. I also discovered that according to tradition, I was to sing the groom's praises and tell you about his many good points. Well, I'm very sorry to say I can't sing and I won't lie.
Wrong face.
In case I didn't start over again. Now, I really should grab this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reveal to you all Dan's past misdemeanors. Unfortunately, I played a part in most of these past events, but I don't really want to tarnish my impeccable reputation. So anyway, Dan was born on Friday the 26th of November 1982, a day which I wanted to link to some important historical event. After a bit of research, it seems nothing else happened that day. However, I learned that the Wrexham Mile maternity staff still refer the 26th of November as Freaky Baby Friday. Having said that, Dan went on to win a cutest baby competition and received £100. Unfortunately, as Dan is vertically challenged, this hindered any future modelling opportunities. Some of you will know that I've known Dan for over 24 years. I first met him at nursery, and I can tell you, he doesn't look much different apart from the beard. He's just taller. I had many memorable experiences with Dan. We still reminisce over a beer today. In the later years of primary school, we were constantly being told off for chatting too much, and we'll be told to move to an occupied section of the class, away from everyone else, only to take full advantage of this and continue chatting away and usually not getting any much work done. Then there was a daunting leap to secondary school. I personally recommended Dan should be put in the same class house as myself, which he was, much to my delight. Do you remember that? Yeah. You and Olsen. After an eventful 5 years, which included trips to France, Germany, and one amusing Duke of Edinburgh expedition, we started experimenting with alcohol.
In the rest of Blur. Sorry.
And entering the realms of lads' night out in Wrexham at the ripe old age of 15 years old. Don't tell the mums. Damn it. Too late. Even though Dan looked 10 times older than most of us.
Shaving at 5.
He struggled getting into clubs and was usually turned away, which was probably due to his small baby legs.
Be nicer.
Try and be nice.
Finish that one. The college years were soon upon us, and we both chose the same A levels to study. I recall our GMVQ Business Studies Advanced. It was extremely eventful, with Dan attending a lecture drunk on his birthday.
Yeah. Surely not. Sorry, Mum.
He somehow managed to disguise the fact that he was intoxicated, but I still believe that our lecturer had a bit of a soft spot for Dan, because Dan was her favourite. But we did manage to use this to our advantage on many occasions, usually by going to the pub. So we finally took different paths after college and went to different universities, and although I thought to myself we'd never be in each other's pockets again, until in 2010, Dan and Anna moved in at number 50 on the same street as myself. Hopefully the restraining order will be coming through now. I was lucky enough to be with Dan on the night he met Anna. It was New Year's Eve 2007 in Revolutions in Chester. Anna wasn't drinking that night, but I still believe that Dan, who was heavily under the influence of alcohol, still managed to charm Anna into exchanging numbers and agreeing to a first date. Which is fortunate, because Dan can usually hold his drink. But on one particular lad's night out in Chester, he disappeared. We'd all assumed he'd gone home, but little did we know, he decided to fall asleep while he was in the club toilet. Dan awoke in the cubicle when the club was closed. And had to do the walk of shame past the cleaners to retrieve his coat and asked, "Can I go, please?" So fortunately for Anna, the night they met, Dan must have had enough sleep the night before and able to see the night through. It was about 2 years ago that Dan sat me down and asked me about marriage. I was rather taken aback, I had to be honest with him. Though I was flattered, I had to say, what happened between us was a mistake. It's best left in the past. Wouldn't you agree, Dan? I can honestly say in Anna, he's managed to get one of the best girls possible. I'm sure you'll all agree how lucky Dan is.
Yeah.
He will leave here today having gained a wife who's warm, loving, caring, who's both funny and beautiful and looks amazing today. And Anna, you'll leave here today.
Wait for it.
Now we told you to do it.
having gained a gorgeous dress and a lovely bouquet of flowers. Dan, it is an incredible honour being chosen to be joint best man, and I hope I've done it justice today. So if we can all raise our glasses once again and toast to love, to laughter, to a happy ever after.